I'm going to reveal the top 3 places I would choose to live in Pittsburgh if I was personally moving here next year. Now, this is going to be based on growth, desirability, appreciation, and exciting future plans. And some of these choices might absolutely shock you because you probably have never read about them online. But as a Pittsburgh native, a relocation specialist, a real estate specialist, I have the inside scoop. So we're going to dive deep into these 3 top choices from me right now. And this is going to be a mix of suburbs and city living. And number 1 on my list is going to be South Fayette. Now, South Fayette has seen really significant population growth, around 30% just in the past decade. And it seems like tons of people relocating, but also locals that I work with on a daily basis are choosing this area for so many reasons. And a big reason is all of the land there, all of the new construction options, and all of the different builders to choose from. It really does have premium land. It's beautiful. If you ever have driven through, you will see just rolling hills, farmland, beautifully built custom properties, and we actually did do a video, a full vlog tour on South Fayette, which I'll link in the description below. South Fayette is southwest of Pittsburgh. It's about 17 miles from downtown. It's also very close to the airport, so perfect if you're a commuter, and it's also very close to Robinson Commercial District, which features literally everything you could need, tons of different grocery options, your mall, fast food, sit-down dining, movies, just everything you need. It's very convenient, and having that right next to you, but also close proximity to Bridgeville, which is an area they've recently been building up a lot, and you're going to see the same with everything you need, commercial districts, groceries, lots of new commercial buildings popping up. And you also have more upscale things to choose from, such as spas and nice healthy food options. So the convenience really is unmatched, especially for the feel you get when you're in South Fayette. It really feels like you're out in the rural, which I personally like. I like the land, I like the quietness, and it gives you a really great balance between that, but also convenience to amenities. And South Fayette's a very committed area. So not only do they have a very impressive school district, which was ranked number 1 upon local districts, plus number 3 statewide in Pittsburgh Business Times, which was a few years back. But they also earned a gold star in the Sustainable Pennsylvania Community Certification Program. It shows commitment to economic development, social equity, and environmental quality. I could personally speak on this. We have so many people wanting to be in that South Fayette High School. Honestly, the high school campus is absolutely beautiful. It's huge. You also have your elementary and middle school part of that campus, so it makes it super convenient for parents, especially if you have kids in different levels and different ages. And the school, I mean, it feels like a college campus, how nice it is. It's new, it's beautiful, great football field, and just everything about the district really sets an example for surrounding districts and just what people thrive to send their kids to. It's part of the reason why this area has grown so significantly over the past few years, but not only that, I mean, a big part about it, and one of my favorite parts, is going to be the housing. You have a variety of different builders, a variety of different architecture, and a variety of different price points, usually starting around the $300,000 range, surpassing the millions whenever you're getting that custom property on your own lot, maybe many acres and beautiful views of trees and Pennsylvania rolling hills. You definitely do get that woodsy and rural feel in some of these areas, and that's what I truly love, is just feeling secluded, getting that privacy, and really capturing just Pennsylvania nature. Nothing's better. And what I really like from an investment and future outlook standpoint is how much room there still is to grow. There's so much land here that is going to continue to be developed over the years, which is going to end up raising the value of prices, raising the desirability of the area, raising the population, and raising that average price point. And that's going to be really good for the area, the homes, to hold their value, but also increase year over year, especially whenever you have so many people wanting to get in due to that top district, due to all of the renovations happening around areas like Bridgeville, and being able to reap the benefits of all of that convenience to several different business districts, several different popular suburbs, the airport, and then also downtown Pittsburgh. You're also close to so many parks. You're close to South Point, which is another business commercial district. It has a beautiful golf course, different hotels, different eateries, and it really goes on and on with all of the access points Fayette provides. It's truly in a prime location, and locations like the number one indicator on an area and its growth. Its proximity to all of these major items, and you really can't beat being close to all of these suburbs and surrounded by environments that hold parks, eateries, and room for growth. The second area I would choose is super exciting, and that's going to be the Strip District. Since 2015, the residential population growth has been over 320% in this neighborhood alone. So the Strip District's technically part of downtown, but it's really like its own neighborhood. It's definitely separate from that downtown living, and it really holds its own character, and it's not as busy or as crowded as downtown. It also offers so many different luxury living styles, such as brand new condo buildings, brand new apartment buildings, and brand new townhomes. So when you're thinking of Strip District living, it's not necessarily going to be single family houses, but you're probably going to opt for a luxury townhome or a luxury condo. We actually just had clients go under contract on a luxury condo, and they usually start around like $700,000 to $2 million, which is a very impressive price point for this neighborhood and the growth it has seen over the past few years. Since the pandemic, they have really added a ton to this area. And for example, they renovated the whole entire terminal and made it into a hub for different shops, your fine wine and good spirits, different food, you have golfing, you have boutiques, and different retail stores. And then throughout the whole entire street, like on Smallman Street and the hub of the Strip District, you're going to see so many different markets, fish markets like Holy's, wineries. It's really known for its seafood, so you're going to see a lot of seafood restaurants. You're going to see lots of meats and cheeses, and during the weekends they will be selling like chicken on a stick, and all of these different vendors are set up selling Pittsburgh gear, and there's so many cool things. One of my favorite is personally the Pennsylvania Market. So it's a really cool building. You go in, you go upstairs, and there's all of these different sections to eat. You could choose from like 5 different places. Food's always amazing. And then they have like a wine library with all of this high-end wine you could choose from, taste it, grab a bottle, sit outside, grab some food. It's really a super fun environment, and it is just a really cool building in general. They also have a courtyard outside, which is perfect for whenever it's warmer out. It's really a neighborhood that's unlike any other neighborhood in Pittsburgh, and I would say when I think of the Strip District, I'm thinking of tons of different cafes. It's really known for its great coffee, but also, again, that seafood aspect. You get lots of great restaurants. You're going to find like lots of fresh lobster, lobster nachos. You have Holy's, Luke Holy's, which is actually a restaurant. I just got a poke bowl there. It was delicious. But if you go into Holy's Fish Market, I mean, you walk in, there's so many options for fish. It's also a grocery store as well, so you could get just all your normal groceries. There's a meat market, and it makes it super nice if you live in this neighborhood, because downtown Pittsburgh in general, you're not really getting groceries every day, so that could be a drawback for a lot of people. It's what we've seen with a lot of our clients. They want something that's more convenient, but still city living, and the Strip is perfect for that, and you're getting like high quality groceries, high quality wineries, everything you need all in walking distance. And it's truly impressive, the quality of not only the food, but the cafes, and then just the retail shops. And nice places to go out. There is a club there called Cavo, so you do have some nightlife scene and a lot of different places to grab some cocktails. They just put a Shake Shack there. They have lots of different like go golfing, indoor golfing, and get food, have a few drinks. One's called Puttery, and makes it a really fun environment, allowing people to bring families in, but also a fun night out with your friends. What's really cool about all of the brand new construction happening is these condo buildings. They're building up. A lot of them have rooftops, you have gyms, and one thing I didn't mention was the Strip is full of different workout facilities like Pilates, Pure Barre, lots of the newer and more advanced workout classes, and that's literally all right on Smallman too. So the access to fitness is unbelievable, along with the riverfront trail, which you could walk or ride your bike, and that goes on for miles. But a lot of these condo buildings have really great amenities and really great units and great views. You'll have nice balconies. They really do a great job at contributing to that indoor-outdoor lifestyle, and lots of pet-friendly options as well, like dog washes as soon as you walk into the building. It's a very pet-friendly area, so keep that in mind for sure. And for workout facilities, a few newer ones is going to be Mayweather Boxing and Fitness, Run Walk Lift Studio, and Stretch Lab, which are all like very new, very upscale, and very nice to have right in your neighborhood. And personally, that's a reason I like it so much. It has access to like everything you would want lifestyle-wise. You have the walkability, the fitness, the fun night out with your friends, the markets for great access to food, and then tons of options for a quick bite, and most importantly, my coffee. So they have so many great, one of my favorites is Defer. It's a coffee shop, a cafe, great food, and they actually roast the coffee like upstairs. So it's really fresh, smells amazing in there. It's also just a very vibrant neighborhood. You're always going to see people outside walking around, nightlife, and during the weekends it is very busy, so keep that in mind as well. Transportation's great as well. Not only do you have the bike lanes and you could easily hop on a bike and get to your destination, but there's also about like 5 bus stops in the strip alone. It says that $1.2 billion in development has happened, with another $1 billion expected to happen soon as well. So with the proposal also to put $600 million into downtown Pittsburgh, a lot is happening in downtown, the Strip District, and Pittsburgh in general, and it's honestly like a very up-and-coming city. We work with relocation and tons of clients relocating. We help them find the right neighborhood, find the right house, get through the whole entire home purchase. And I could tell you that people are coming from literally every part of the country and out of the country. And it's honestly what we love to do. It's so fun welcoming you guys into Pittsburgh, finding you that right neighborhood. So if you are considering a move to Pittsburgh, we help people every single day nail the right property, nail the right area, and get them successfully into their dream home. So if moving to Pittsburgh's in your plans, feel free to reach out. The contact information will be on the screen here, but also in the description below. Days, nights, weekends, we are always working, and we have your back when you're moving to Pittsburgh. And that being said, the population in the Strip District is expected to double or triple in the next 2 to 3 years alone. So we are really on the beginning of a rise in the Strip District. And if you're someone that does like city living and everything I spoke of, I think this could be a good option for you if you do like condo living, townhome living, and you're not too concerned with having like a big single family home on a big lot. One thing you're really not going to get here is like lots of yard space and land. There are a few little like parklets and trails, but it's not going to be like your Shady Side or Squirrel Hill living where you're having a nice big lot, a nice big driveway. Parking is pretty limited in the Strip, so you do have street parking most scenarios. But if you do go with like a condo or townhome, there's going to be different options. A lot of times you'll have a parking garage or a spot intact for your condo purchase. And the Strip is popular for tourists as well. There's so many hotel stays, and it got around 7 million visitors just last year. And a lot of these visitors end up contacting us after they visit. They love it and they want to move here, so that's really great to be able to visit, take in the area, and know exactly what you're going to get. And what's really cool too is with a lot of these new construction buildings, if you're purchasing a condo, there is a tax abatement where your taxes are going to be significantly lower for the first 10 years of owning. So it's really an advantage to purchase downtown or in the Strip if you are already looking in those areas, but it's like an added perk to be able to get extremely low taxes for 10 years in a row. Plus, you could envision this area to continue to grow as it's just in its beginning stages. So appreciation and the overall development continuing to happen is really going to push property prices up values up, and equity up for you. So with all of that, I think you could tell why the Strip District is one of my favorite. Now, we don't have a separate video on this, but there will be one soon, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our vlog tour on the Strip District. And number 3 is going to be Murrayville. That might come to a surprise because not many people talk about suburbs on the east of Pittsburgh, but personally, Murrayville is like a hidden gem for me, and I really do believe it'll take off and continue to grow as the time progresses. And there's so many exciting changes happening in this area, so I had to put it on the list. When people are looking for an escape from the busy world and looking for something more private, more rural, and more serene, that's when I would recommend Murrayville. You are actually outside of Allegheny County, so this is the only one that's not in Allegheny County that I spoke of in this video, but you're in Westmoreland, so there are some benefits to that, the main one being lower taxes. And that's going to be mainly lower property taxes, but you also do get the advantage of a lower sales tax compared to Allegheny County, which is 7, and Westmoreland County, which would be 6. So we have so many clients who move to Murrayville, and what the area really encompasses is going to be convenience. You're about half an hour from downtown Pittsburgh. One thing I will say is going into the east tunnels, not always fun. There is usually traffic that backs it up and could add about 15 minutes to 20 minutes to your commute depending on the day and the time of day. So we'll say all in all, it might take you about 40-45 minutes during rush hour to get downtown to Pittsburgh. But if you're someone that enjoys like the ruralness, beautiful views, truly neighborhoods that are unmatched, very spread apart, has their own lot, and amazing new construction options, then it's probably going to be worth it to you. I love this area because it's so wooded, so you're literally seeing homes that you wouldn't believe a home's there because you're deep into the forest, all of these trees, and then a home's just situated all by itself on a beautiful parcel of land and super private, but you may feel like you're literally in a cabin in the woods. You go down 5 to 10 minutes and you have William Penn Highway, all of your convenience. So I would say there's lots of more trendy amenities. You do have like your Club Pilates, Pure Bar, nice creameries, you have edible arrangements, lots of food options such as diners, Haas's, Chipotle. It goes on and on. Nice sit-down restaurants, but also nice fast food. All of your doctors, dentists, salons, it's like convenience galore. You will not have to leave this area. They actually call it the bubble because of how strong the community is, and it's probably because they're all super integrated and go to the same places. They don't really have to leave much to get what they need. You also do have beautiful parks. I'm always blown away by the parks, and we do have a full vlog tour on Murrayville. I'll also link in the description below where you could see just the beauty of these parks. Perfect for children, perfect for people who like to run, get outside every day, but there's really an abundance of great options. And we do see a lot of families moving to this area due to Franklin Regional School District, ranked one of the top, I think it's number 1 in Westmoreland County actually, and one of the top in the state. They have impressive sports, impressive academics, impressive classes and extracurricular. And a lot of my friends went to Franklin Regional. A lot of people I know go there and they truly do like it, especially our clients who move in from out of state. Never even heard of these areas, but they get into Murrayville and they truly are blown away by the school district. And it's an impressive school district. Their band actually played in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade a few years back, and they are literally always the best when it comes to sports and all of these different clubs. So this area has a great mix, and this is why I like it a lot, is older properties, affordable properties, all the way to the multi-million-dollar mansions. One of my favorite communities, if you're looking for custom builds, is going to be Sienna Ridge, but you'll see more of the communities if you watch that video below. You could literally get a property for under $300,000. It's pretty much like move-in ready, or you could get a new build for, I would say, starting around like $500,000 to $600,000. So prices really are relative to other upscale areas in Pittsburgh, but I would say they're more affordable compared to, say, like your Wexford, your Cranberry Township, or your Upper St. Clair. So why I also include this area is there's some exciting changes happening. They're actually building in the process right now. We were actually one of the first ones to see it take place, which you'll see in the video, but 18 new luxury villas that are going to be a part of their brand new business complex. It's actually a 55-acre new executive park coming to Murrayville and in the works. The villas is just the first phase of it. So those are actually luxury villas. They have rooftops, elevators. They're really cool and really nice. I think they're around $1 million, and you could also have the ability to rent those as well. But I mean, this is going to be impressive, and this is going to drive a lot of change and growth to the area. Have retail space, office space, restaurants, a sports medicine center, corporate campus. You have deck hockey, basketball courts, putting greens, sand volleyball, hiking and biking trails. It goes on, but this is going to be very impressive. And the area is already very heavy with like working professionals, high-level professionals, doctors, and people in the medical field, but this executive park is only going to make that population grow and grow. So if you are a working professional and you have a family and you're keeping school district in mind, I could see this as an excellent option. And what's also really cool, if you're a retiree, they have many nice newer construction communities that feature really cool amenities such as like pickleball courts, nice options for walkability, and nice gatherings and events for everyone to get together, meet their neighbors, and have some fun. But Murrayville is really that perfect mix of your small town privacy feel, your quick access to really great amenities, plus downtown Pittsburgh. I would say one thing it lacks is like higher end groceries and access to a great mall. So Murrayville Mall, not one of my favorites. I would say South Hills and Ross Park and Robinson honestly crush it. So just keep that in mind if you're someone that does, if that's part of your lifestyle, you go there often. Not the best mall, and the groceries are good. I mean, you have Aldi, you have Giant Eagle mainly, but I would say South Hills and North Hills kind of trump that when it comes to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, fresh markets, fresh time, and different things like that. But I mean, we know all of the pros and cons of all of these areas in Pittsburgh. Being a Pittsburgh native, studying the areas, helping match people to the right areas for them, and relocating people here for years and years, plus growing up in a real estate family with my father in home improvements and investing in real estate. I know every single one of these areas like the backside of my hand, and that's truly why I love doing this. We really have joy in relocating you guys here, helping you with the right home purchase, and depending on what you're looking for, whether it's family-friendly areas, whether it's school district, whether it's nightlife, whether it's investment in growth, we have you covered. So if you are moving to Pittsburgh, reach out anytime. Again, info's in the description, but also up here on the screen. We absolutely love helping people with their moves, and being the top relocation team here in Pittsburgh, it's honestly our passion and our pleasure. And if you thought this video was helpful and you liked it a lot, what I'm going to do is hit this video right here, because this was my list from last year. So the same exact video, but different areas in that video where I would live if I was moving in 2023. Now, these are also 3 of my top favorite areas. So click on that video right there, and we'll see you in the next one.